just started comedy. Pull up somebody.
No, we start doing open mics again to just shit on new comics.
We ran out of comics. We were looking at, we had YouTube loaded. We kicked Travis's friend off of his own TV he's playing video games on because we haven't shit on open micers in 4 days. We were starting to shake like it was heroin.
We forced Travis's friend to fly his jetpack in GTA to the Comedy Store and shoot it up.
Yeah.
And we were getting upset. We were like, dude, let's go. Find it.
Find Sunset Boulevard.
It's
Head west.
Sunset.
It's past Carney's.
Get to it.
It's past Carney's Express.
God.
And then we had YouTube up and we were going like, okay, what is another comic we know? And we couldn't think of anybody.
Yeah. We were out of shit.
So we were like, all right, let's start back at the top. Put in, Fleep Flip Flop in there. Let's tell Fleep Flip Flop he should kill himself and burn in a fire of hell.
It was cool because there's, I don't know. I liked, I really respect like about 0.3% of the community that we were around.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, those were the only people that seemed to care about us.
Yeah.
And that was cool. That was very cool.
That was very cool. The shows were great. The shows were so cool.
When you guys love to like pull out every single one of Amy Schumer's teeth with a pair of pliers.
Yeah, with no
like duct tape her to a
anesthesia
chair
or
and start
anything.
and pull out every single tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she's screaming. She looks like a baby. She looks like a really fat newborn
And,
baby.
and
with
it would come out like just picking up a coin off the sidewalk. Just the amount of sugar and gravy she's eating, it just slides right out like Jeff Goldblum halfway through The Fly. Do you think she wakes up every day and her husband picks the dead skin growing into wings off of her back? That fucking Zionist bitch retard.
Her autistic chef husband.
How could you be that ugly and be like rooting for Israel?
Whipping up like Palestinian baby Alfredo.
Yeah. She wants to take Gaza so there's a place big enough for her to live over there.
Yeah. They can't wait to turn it into a parking lot so they could charge high prices.
Dude, I want to squish her with like a steamroller, like those things that they like smooth over concrete with and shit on construction
She does
sites.
look like one of the people in Fury that they run over in the tank.
She'd be the first person to den a steamroller. There'd be a big caved-in part on it.
Yeah, I'd love to like wrap a wire around her neck. You know what I mean?
Oh, you'd have to have a really strong Garrett wire.
Yeah, you'd have to have a grand piano.
Oh my God.
The lowest note in the piano case.
If you put her in a guillotine, you'd have to do like a bunch of chops.
It'd
be violent.
You'd have to build a giant slap chop to behead her.
Yeah.
I love to slap her with the broad side of a sword, right across the face.
Yeah,
Leave a mark.
kill her with a dull sword.
With the flat part, not even the sharp. I go whack
Yeah.
across the side of her fat head. I don't even use the blade.
Right.
She doesn't deserve
You're doing
the sharp part.
doing gladiator shit on her, doing spins and
You
shit.
don't want to get the blade bloody.
No.
You want to, you use a butter knife.
I would love to take a pitchfork to her stomach.
You stab her
I'd love to pin her to a wall.
thousands of times with a butter knife. Takes like 3 days to kill her.
But what if you the first stab, she just pops like a balloon. She just... and just birthday cake goes everywhere.
What did she say? She's like, I'm not fat.
I just saw a picture of her.
She goes, I'm actually not fat as shit, and I'm not evil. I have, and she said like
She says she's sick of the troll comments.
Endometriosis. I think
Sure.
she said she has.
Sure, every fat dumbass like her.
Yeah, they all make up.
They all have
for it.
autoimmune, whatever, you know.
Right, that they gave themselves by eating.
Yeah, always.
Just own up. Own up. You're a disgusting person.
Yeah.
And you should not be alive.
Yep. And you eat as much as you do because you're empty inside and you're trying to fill a hole.
Yeah.
And it's because you're evil to people that are close to you and you're actually close to no one. And you feel like a fraud and a fake because you haven't...
You're the worst... And you're the worst person in your family, and your uncle is Chuck Schumer. You're somehow the worst person in your family. Your uncle is a senator.
Yeah.
And you're somehow the most evil person.
Your uncle's a senator who maybe fucks kids.
Right. Your uncle's on Epstein Island being like, I mean, Amy, she's just such a bitch. God. As he's getting his dick sucked by a fetus.
Didn't she say like she hasn't even met the guy? She's met him like once. Like he's like a distant cousin or something.
Yeah.
But that's what they all say.
They all
right?
say that shit.
Yeah, we know what's really going
There's
on.
all no connection.
Right.
There's no connection, but you know, we're all
that nepotism shit. You know.
Her response to the Israel stuff, I remember, was like, okay, so you think I'm ugly, I don't care. I found a person who wants to fuck me. And it's like, well, you've trapped an autistic man into a weird relationship.
You found a guy at the Warhammer shop in the mall who like also cooks. Yeah, that's your boyfriend. You sick bitch.
You sick bastard
you fucking
bitch.
weirdo. You joke thieving shithead.
The first
How did she get a pass for that, by the way? There's hours of footage of her stealing.
I don't know. But I think here's how she could everyone would like her again. And I'm gonna offer this to Amy Schumer right now if she's listening, because who knows who listens to this show. Amy, if you're listening, right here in this room, we'll go live. I will kidnap Seth Simons. I'll lay him right here on a big dinner plate. You sit in this chair and you eat him. You eat Seth Simons on a live stream piece by piece. You put him down in your belly. We're gonna we'll raise $1 million on the YouTube channel. We'll
donate it to the IDF.
Donate it, obviously, her wishes.
Yeah, her wishes.
But then she's done something good for comedy. Finally, she ate Seth Simons.
Mm-hmm.
God, wouldn't it be great if somebody
what's that?
Did something to him?
It would be great if somebody did something.
Something nice.
Something like they gave him a gift.
Yeah.
They gave him a ticking gift.
If somebody gave him a real nice gift and a visit.
Do you know his Tumblr article?
What's that?
He wrote like another Tumblr article after Shane got SNL.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he was like, so about that SNL thing is the headline or something like that.
Right. And he goes, here's how I've won, even though I'm writing journalism for Tumblr now. Here's how I've actually won.
My tweets are protected because I suck so much ass. I will be killed if anyone sees them.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine if Norm Macdonald made death threats against me, I'd be like, I have to kill myself. I have to. If someone as great as Norm thinks I should die, I want to take that frame and I want to take that tweet of Norm's and frame
here's
it.
These people write off all greatness. They find something to make up about all great people, so then they feel comforted in their own mediocrity. Like they tried to change the parameters of comedy to fit their own like mediocre contributions or less than mediocre. And so everybody, they have an excuse for every single great. Well, Norm, took a picture with a woman and put his hand on her shoulder once, so he's a rapist. Or there's something for everybody. All their betters, they have figured out some way to convince themselves that they suck, to make themselves feel better about their worthless existence.
Yeah,
truly.
I think Seth said, he said in the Tumblr article, he goes that the not like right wing people started doing comedy during the pandemic, and they didn't wait. They didn't try to stop the spread. And so since they got a head start on all the liberal comics, and that's why the right wing Nazis won comedy.
Oh yeah, all those right wing comics.
That's why Shane's hosting SNL.
Right, all those right wing comics who started in the pandemic, but also 2011 somehow.
Right.
What a fucking retard.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
God, he's so retarded. He can't even just say they're racist and just like that. That's that. You know.
No, it has to. Yeah, it has to be like deeper than that. Yeah.
I guess they got a head start on, and that's why like nobody's a fan of. I don't know who he thinks people should be fans of, like Greg Proops. It's like they had their day. They all had their like fun in the sun.
Who does? I wonder. I would love to find out who that guy, who Seth Simons thinks is great. Who is somebody he's like they're the best comic?
I think he would, if you like got into his subconscious, like in a Christopher Nolan, like Inception, like gay kind of way.
Yeah.
And you went into like all into the deeper parts of his mind, you'd find out that he would say, me. It actually is me. I'm great.
Yeah.
That's probably what he would say.
Yeah.
And that's why I want Amy Schumer to eat him on a big plate.
Yeah, me too.
I want a guy to be cutting him up like the dude at a Golden Corral that's cutting the filet mignon with the big hat.
Just little slices and just give them out to the comedy community. Yeah.
Everybody comes by, they get a piece of Seth Simons and they eat him.
I would love for him to be on like a shawarma spit at Legion of Skanks, and the guy just slices a new slice off of him and just hands him to a fan and a falafel.
You live off stolen jokes.
I kind of feel bad, by the way. I spread another rumor about Brett Gelman that's fake on Twitter.
Don't feel bad ever.
I didn't mean to do it, but
yeah,
I told everybody he only had sold 7 pre-orders of his book, which I don't know if that's true, but everybody thought it was, and it kind of went viral.
That's great. Never rat on your friends, and never apologize for shitting on retards.
And never Don't stop shit on Brett Gelman.
Oh, you popped your cherry.
A kid just owned Brett Gelman online.
1.5 million impressions. He said Brett Gelman died. Everyone took it seriously.
Dude, everybody thought he died. I didn't mean for people to actually think he died.
Why?
Ben, it's funny.
He's already dead.
And this is also...
These people are already dead.
He's a walking overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also funny. This is like the only good thing you've ever done on Twitter, actually, is shit on Brett Gelman. So don't feel remorse for this.
I guess it's so right it feels wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel guilty for being like the righteous man on Twitter.
Well, yeah, I mean, you are like bullying like the equivalent of like a retarded kid at school. It is a guy going like, I eat pennies. And you go, shut up, nerd. You shove his head.
But then the whole school is like, go, go.
But somehow it's morally right to shove the I eat pennies guy into a locker. Somehow it actually is morally okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only sold 7 copies.
That fucking retard.
No, don't feel bad for lying about people and saying they're dead.
I'm going to keep lying. I'm going to keep making up lies on Twitter that go viral about him. Yeah. I'm going to bully him into an OD.
What are you going to tweet next that he's funny, Ben?